Hi, so this week we discussed Skinner's his philosophy on punishments, and in particular discussed whether or not we thought his idea of a utopia would be successful or would even work. And what was cool is actually I feel like I learned a little bit more about my classmates this week because a lot of them talked about their own experiences with being parents and with punishment and reward for their children. Brittany kind of kicked things off by talking about her own child rearing practices and how she believes that every child is different, and for that reason, Skinner's utopia would not work because each child needs different attention. Different types of punishment are successful in different types of children, and you kind of just need to specify that. Or tailor that for each child, each unique child. She said that she definitely didn't believe in excessive negative punishments, but sometimes negative punishments are necessary, especially when you're trying to protect a child from doing something that could really harm them. So, for example, running out into the middle of the street, you want to pull them back and make it very clear to them that they can't do that. So things like that. We talked about, Anna noted that it's important for parents to explain why punishments are delivered. She thought that was extremely important, and kind of jumping in conjunction off of that, Karen mentioned that she thinks that Skinner's utopia actually could be possible or could exist because punishment is not just the only way to get a child to act the way that you want him or her. But that explanation of why the child is getting the punishment or the reward can go a long way. So it's treating the child like a little mini adult by explaining to them, if you, like the reasons why it's not okay to hit another little kid. So you don't just punish them and make them learn this strange punishment pattern without understanding a deeper meaning to it. So I thought that was really interesting. Let's see. So I also talked about how we as parents are powerful role models that influence the motivations of our children. And I thought she made a very powerful point in that by saying we have forgotten to censor our children from ourselves, which is huge. So basically what she's saying is like, yes, these punishments and rewards are important, like an important factor, but again, there's much more to it. The parents themselves need to display the behavior that they want their children to display, and they need to be powerful role models because their children do look up to them. And we've seen that a lot in psychology with Bandura's Bobo doll study, all things like that. So this week was just a lot of really good discussion. Like I said, I felt like I learned a lot more about my classmates in terms of their own personal beliefs and practices at home. And that's about it. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. So I hope that all came out well.